So we want to find the following derivative. Now, before we find this derivative, I want to do just a couple of quick derivatives that'll help us with something like this. So really quickly, the derivative of 4x squared, we know that's just going to be 8x. How about the derivative of 1 over x? Well, if I could rewrite this as x to the power of negative 1. And then by the power rule, that would be negative 1 over x squared, because it'd be negative 1, and then you subtract 1 from this, which is x to the negative 2, which becomes positive when you move it to the bottom. Now let me do this one real fast before we do this one. The derivative of sine inverse is 1 over the square root of 1 minus that thingy squared, times the derivative of that thingy, which in this case is just 1, so it's just this here. Let's try that here now. The derivative of sine inverse of this is going to be 1 over the square root of 1 minus that stuff squared times the derivative of this inner piece, which is of course 6x. I could clean this up, but we'll do that practice over here. So the derivative of sine inverse is going to be 1 over the square root of 1 minus stuff squared, where the stuff is the original stuff. Always. It's a direct copy and paste. Now I multiply by the derivative of this. Well, what exactly is the derivative of 1 over x? I think we did that back here. The derivative of 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared. So it's what we call the chain rule, where the outer layer was the sine inverse and the inner layer was 1 over x. So can we clean this up? I suppose so. I suppose that something like this would be an acceptable answer. It just depends on how much you are expected to simplify this expression. But the derivative of this is, in fact, that.